The Assembly of Truth. Telemachus takes his stand. Dawn breaks over Ithaca. A young man rises, transformed. Telemachus binds his sandals, straps his sword, and emerges looking almost godlike. Yesterday's helpless boy is gone. Athena's visit changed everything. He sends criers throughout the island with a shocking announcement. The assembly will convene. For the first time in 20 years since Odysseus sailed for Troy, the people are being called together. As Telemachus walks to the meeting place, 2 hounds at his heels, Athena surrounds him with divine presence. Everyone stops and stares. When he takes his father's empty seat, even the oldest counselors step aside. Something has awakened in the Prince of Ithaca. Elderly Aegyptius rises first, bent with age but strong-voiced. He lost a son to the Cyclops. The monster killed and ate the boy. The grief still haunts him. Men of Ithaca, who has called this assembly after 20 years? Is there news of invasion? What matter requires our gathering? Telemachus takes the speaker's staff, heart pounding. Sir, it is I. I haven't received warning of any threat. My grievance is personal. 2 catastrophes have devastated my house. First, I lost my father, who ruled you with kindness. Second, my entire estate faces destruction. His voice grows passionate. The sons of chief families are besieging my mother, demanding she marry against her will. But they're too cowardly to approach her father properly. Instead, they infest my house like plague, slaughtering our oxen and sheep for endless banquets, draining our wine without thought. No estate can survive this. He grips the staff tighter. We have no Odysseus to protect us. I'm not the man my father was. I cannot stand against them alone. My house is being destroyed before your eyes. He sweeps his gaze across the crowd. Have you no conscience? Don't you fear the gods' anger? I beg you, by Zeus and Themis, don't abandon me, unless my father wronged you and you're using these suitors for revenge. His voice breaks. If you must devour my inheritance, do it yourselves. At least I could pursue you through courts. Against these suitors, I have no remedy. Telemachus hurls the staff down and collapses, weeping. Silence. Then Antinous stands, contempt twisting his face. You arrogant brat! How dare you shame us? This is your mother's fault. She's the most manipulative woman alive. For 4 years she's driven us insane, encouraging each of us, making promises she never keeps. He smiles cruelly. She set up a great loom and began weaving a funeral shroud for Laertes. Wait until I finish this, she told us. The women would gossip if he died without proper burial cloth. We agreed. We watched her weave all day. But what we didn't know for 3 years was that every night she unraveled everything by torchlight. The crowd murmurs. A maid finally exposed her. We caught her destroying her work. So here's our answer. Send your mother away. Tell her to choose a husband. Until she does, we'll keep consuming your estate. She gets the glory, you pay the price. We won't leave until she marries one of us. Telemachus rises, shaking with rage. How can I drive out my own mother? My father is missing. We don't know if he's alive. If I send her back, I'll repay her enormous dowry. Her father will punish me. The gods will punish me. She'll call the Furies. Every decent person will condemn me. I will never do it. His voice drops to deadly calm. If you're offended, then leave. Feast in each other's homes at your own expense. But if you insist on destroying one man's livelihood, I pray to Zeus, when you die in my father's house, no one will avenge you. As he speaks, Zeus responds. 2 eagles launch from Mount Neritum, soaring together magnificently. At the assembly's center, they wheel around, circling overhead.
Wings beat like thunder, eyes glaring murderously at the crowd below. Then they attack each other, talons ripping, beaks tearing. Finally, they break apart and fly off toward the right. People erupt in confusion. Old Halitherses stands to interpret. Hear me, I speak especially to the suitors. Disaster approaches like a storm. Odysseus will return soon, bringing death, not just to suitors, but to many here who ignore injustice. Let the suitors leave now while they can. Everything I predicted about Odysseus has come true. He'll return in the 20th year. Eurymachus laughs contemptuously. Go home, old man. Prophesy to your grandchildren. Birds fly around all the time. They mean nothing. Odysseus died abroad. It's a pity you didn't die with him. He advances menacingly. When old men manipulate young men into trouble, we'll impose heavy fines you'll regret. Turning to the assembly, Telemachus, send your mother to her father. Let him find her a husband. Until then, we'll continue this courtship. We fear no one, not Telemachus with his speeches, not senile prophets. We'll continue eating his wealth until his mother stops tormenting us. We're competing for rare perfection. We can't just marry ordinary women. Telemachus looks at him coldly. I'm done pleading. The gods and people know my story. Give me a ship and 20 men. I'm sailing to Sparta and Pylos for news of my father. If I hear he's alive, I'll endure 1 more year. If he's dead, I'll return, hold funeral rites, and make my mother merry. Old Mentor stands, furious. Citizens, I hope you never have another just ruler. You've forgotten how Odysseus governed like a loving father. You disgust me, sitting silently while injustice unfolds. The assembly dissolves. People disperse. Suitors swagger back, laughing. Telemachus walks to the seashore alone. He washes his hands in gray waves and prays. Hear me, goddess, who commanded me to sail. The suitors block my way. I have no ship. Athena approaches as mentor. If you're truly your father's son, you'll be neither foolish nor cowardly. Odysseus never abandoned his word. If you have his blood, this voyage won't be fruitless. Never join those suitors. They lack sense and virtue. Death comes for them all on the same day. She continues urgently. Your voyage won't be delayed. I'll find you a ship and sail with you. Go home, prepare provisions, wine in jars, barley in bags. I'll recruit volunteers. We'll put to sea immediately. Telemachus obeys. He returns home. Antinous approaches with false friendship. Forget this anger. Eat with us. Telemachus jerks away. I cannot feast with you. I'm going, and I'll do you all the harm I can. Suitors jeer. Telemachus will be our death. Maybe he'll bring warriors to kill us, or get poison for our wine. If he drowns like his father, we'll divide his property. Ignoring them, Telemachus goes to the treasury. He summons old nurse Euryclea. Draw 12 jars of finest wine and fill bags with barley meal. Have everything ready tonight. I'm sailing to search for my father. She weeps. You're this house's hope. Your father is dead somewhere foreign. The suitors will kill you. Stay safe. Don't worry. Heaven blesses this plan. Swear you won't tell my mother for 12 days. I don't want her crying. The old woman swears and prepares supplies. Athena works magic throughout Ithaca. Taking Telemachus's form, she recruits crew and secures a ship. As sunset comes, she readies the vessel. She returns to Odysseus's house and casts a spell. The suitors' wine make them drowsy. Cups slip from hands. Heavy-eyed, they stumble home to sleep. Athena calls Telemachus. The crew waits at their oars. Let's go. Together they load provisions under darkness. Telemachus climbs aboard. Athena cakes the stern. The crew loosens ropes and man benches. The goddess sends favorable west wind whistling across deep blue water. "Hoist the sail," Telemachus commands. The mast rises, canvas billows full. Foam hisses against the bow as the ship surges forward through darkness. They make offerings to the gods, especially gray-eyed Athena. Through the watches of night, from darkness until dawn, the ship speeds toward destiny. The helpless boy is gone. A man on a quest sails forth, blessed by gods, seeking truth about his legendary father. The journey has begun.